Autumn by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by M. Lee. Red as blood is autumn's gown, and a flaming fire her crown, and her fingers sear and scorch, each one a destroying torch. Fever follows in her wake, nor the dews her thirst can slake. In her kisses there is death, and decay in every breath. She makes tombs of what were bowers, strewn with corses of dead flowers. To the loftiest leaves that wave, she but whispers of a grave. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
A Quaker Maid by Marie Hedderwick Brown, read for LibriVox.org by Riley. Just a pair of green-gray eyes, with the knack of changing, like the sea when shine and shower, o'er its breast arranging. Just a pair of green-gray eyes, each one a heartbreaker. Who would think that they belonged to a little Quaker? Prim her bonnet, drab her gown, and she walks sedately, with a sort of lily mien, drooping and yet stately. And her voice sounds, oh, so meek, thou, and thee, and thine. Yet the while those gray-green eyes seem to be belying all these airs of calm repose, this sad suit and sober. Why should spring's young sapling be brown-leaved like October? Gown her in the lily's white, crown her curls with roses, wreath her neck with daisy chains, fill her hands with posies. Laughter-loving green-gray eyes, young limbs girt with gladness, how they mock this dismal drab livery of sadness. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Time, the Place, the Beloved by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by Sonia. You and I among the roses, you and I and love and June, all without and all within us, set to one sweet happy tune. You and I among the roses, drowsy bees go blundering by, mid the tresses on your temples, little breezes swoon and die. You and I among the roses, overhead a sapphire dome, 'neath our feet a sea of emerald, flecked with daisies for its foam. You and I among the roses, 'tis for love the time and place, what a world of rapture can be crowded into one small space. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Daydreams by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by T.M. West. I am dreaming of you, beloved, in my home among the hills. Your eyes meet mine in every flower. Above the highest height you tower, yet the glamour of your presence the lowest valley fills. I hear your voice in the river that sings on its way to the sea, and when the wind sweeps over the low beds of the clover, 'tis the breath of my beloved its wide wings bear to me. I am dreaming of you, beloved, but though sweet these daydreams be, 'tis the deeper dreams of sleeping that restore you to my keeping, and so the world of shadows is the dearest world to me. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Song of the Seasons by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by T.M. West. Sing, oh sing, 'tis summertime, sing it 'mong the roses, sing it till each sleeping bud, dewy-eyed, uncloses, sing it through the woodlands till all the songbirds hear it, sing till every blade of grass finds a voice to cheer it. Sigh, oh sigh, 'tis winter drear, sigh it through the flowing shroud that over earth's dead breast falls in time of snowing. Sigh it through the bare brown stems that once held the roses. Sigh it round the grave that o'er summer's glory closes. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
One Summer Day by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by AMB Suite 13. The sky stretched blue above us. The sea slept at our feet, as still as if its mighty heart had almost ceased to beat. A trembling hush seemed slowly across the earth to steal, as when after benediction the priest and people kneel. It was as though God's finger lay on the pulse of life, and stilled for one brief moment its tumult and its strife. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
The Inscrutable by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by Josiah. A glad young girl, amid the sunshine flitting, like a bright bird let loose from paradise. A weary woman, in the shadow sitting, with haggard face and dry, despairing eyes. The one in death's dark chamber now is lying, stricken to marble, her warm pulsing breast, and God denies the luxury of dying to the sad soul whose one cry is for rest. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. Delilah by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by Josiah. Why comest thou with those grand eyes of thine, to lure me, as the cruel light the moth, to my destruction? Long ago my wrath cooled its white heat in pity's depths divine. There was a time when, full of bitter hate, I could have crushed thee. But that time is past, and though I needs must love thee to the last, tempt me not now. It is too late, too late. Apart forevermore our paths must lie. Such love as thine can only bring a curse. I would be better for my love, not worse. So go, while I have strength to say goodbye. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
A Baby's Grave by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by M. Lee. I could not lay her down to sleep in a death-crowded place, with grim black yews to keep God's sun from shining on her face. With softest, greenest moss I lined for her a little nest. No crushing marble slab I laid upon her tender breast, nor iron rails like prison bars her sacred form enclose. The sternest guardian of her grave is just a fragile rose. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
A Child's Favorite by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by AMB Suite 13. Only an old wooden dolly, with an arm and a leg a-missing. The point of her nose rubbed off, I suppose, through too much washing or kissing. In a frock of faded satin, with tinsel lace tarnished and tattered, her coal-scuttle bonnet holds, alas, a head that's a trifle battered. Oh no, she has not lost her locks. She never had curls black or golden. A doll's wig was safely painted on in the days that you call olden. You laugh and think her too funny, yet once she was just as much cherished as your Dolly is by a wee girl whose Dolly days long ago perished. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Rich or Poor by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by M. Lee. Only a string of cold white pearls or diamond drops like frozen tears has clasped my lady's slender neck through all the barren, empty years. Only wee warm white baby arms have clasped my neck through the sweet years. Yet she is rich and I am poor, or so it to the world appears. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.
Dolly's Garden by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by Alan Lawley. Dolly's Garden. This is Dolly's garden, all her very own. Every flower that's in it, by her hand, was sown. Never out of Eden were such blossoms blown. Like her eyes those pansies, deep and dark and blue, as her soul those lilies, pure and white and true. Frail earth flowers and fading, Dolly's fading too. This was Dolly's garden, here I stand alone. Dolly's tending blossoms, near the great white throne. Dolly now has heaven for her very own. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. In a Dream Ship by Marie Hedderwick Brown. Read for LibriVox.org by Alan Lawley. In a dream ship, she sailed away one summer day, in a ship of shining shell. Her cloak was a butterfly's gauzy wing, her bonnet a big blue bell. Her bed was a lady's slipper, her blankets the leaves of a rose, and a cushion of thistledown had she, just to rest her tiny toes. With golden oars from the earth's dark shores, she was borne o'er a silvery sea, and she never feared as the captain steered for the land where she wished to be. And this was the song, as they drifted along, that she sang from the ship of shell. Oh, we are bound for enchanted ground. It's there that the fairies dwell. But a storm swept over the silver sea, and the little maid awoke, as against the side of a fair frail bark a cruel billow broke. And she rubbed her eyes, and she pinched her arm, and fearfully peeped around. But instead of a ship for fairyland, she had boarded a homeward bound. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.